It's strange how love can turn into a flaw in someone else's eyes. For 2 years, I thought I was doing everything right, showing up when she needed me, listening when she cried, staying when things got hard. I believed that's what love meant. But in the end, those same things became the reason she left. We met at a friend's engagement party, the kind of cliché beginning that somehow felt perfect. She was bright, magnetic, the kind of woman who could make an entire room lean in when she laughed. I was quieter, more observant, the guy who noticed the small things others missed. Maybe that's why I fell so fast. She was everything I wasn't. In the beginning, she used to tell me she loved how attentive I was. "You make me feel safe," she'd whisper when I held her after a long day. I didn't realize then that what once felt like comfort would one day feel like a cage to her. The shift was gradual. Shorter texts, calls that ended earlier. "I'm busy," replacing "I miss you." I told myself it was work or stress or life getting in the way. But love doesn't vanish overnight. It fades in quiet ways, through silence, through half-hearted goodbyes, through smiles that no longer reach the eyes. When she finally ended it, there were no tears, no shouting, no dramatic goodbyes. Just calm words spoken over cold coffee in the same cafe where we'd had our first date. She sat across from me, her hands folded tightly in her lap, her eyes darting between the table and the door. "I can't do this anymore," she said softly. "You're too much, too clingy. I need space to breathe." For a moment, I just stared at her, trying to make sense of it. Clingy. That word hit harder than I expected. Was it clingy to care? To show up? To remember the things that made her smile? I wanted to ask her that, but I didn't, because deep down I already knew the answer. Her heart had left long before her body did. I just nodded, and then I watched her walk away. No second glance, no hesitation. Just the sound of her footsteps fading into the night. That's how 2 years ended. Not with an argument or closure, but with silence. That drive home felt endless. Every streetlight looked like a question I couldn't answer. I replayed everything, every touch, every laugh, every quiet moment that once felt safe. Maybe I did love her too much. Maybe that was my mistake. Giving everything to someone who didn't know how to hold it. When I got home, her things were already gone. The apartment felt hollow, echoing with everything we'd never said. Her perfume lingered faintly in the air, a ghost of the life that used to be. The days that followed blurred together. The silence became unbearable at first, then oddly comforting. Friends told me to move on, to go out, to find someone new. But how do you replace someone who once felt like home? You don't. You just learn to live differently in the space they left behind. For a while, I believed what she said, that I was too emotional, too needy, too much. But one night, I found an old photo of us, both of us laughing without walls, without pretending. And something in me shifted. I wasn't too much. I just loved fully. She was the one who didn't know how to receive it. Love isn't about holding back to seem stronger. It's about showing up even when it's hard, even when it makes you vulnerable. And maybe someday, someone will see that not as a flaw, but as a kind of devotion that's hard to find. She taught me what it means to give everything and lose. But losing her also gave me something else, myself. If loving deeply makes me too clingy, then so be it. I'd rather love too much than live my life pretending I don't feel at all. Because in the end, I'd rather have my heart broken for loving honestly than keep it safe and never really love at all.